why you should take more care of yourself. A film by Dr David Purves at www.drpurves.com. Some things are hard to do. That doesn't make them less worthwhile. For many, trying to be strong, look strong, and feel strong seems essential. We seem to hold the ideal that being tough is always the best. But is strong and tough always the best? A palm tree remains on a beach after a tidal wave has gone through. The palm is flexible and bends with the water. If an oak tree, which is strong and inflexible, was right next to it, it would be swept away. Sometimes strong and tough is the wrong approach. Do you recognize any of these oak tree solutions? Don't rest if you're tired. Don't take time off if you're unwell. Don't cut yourself any slack if something's very hard to do. And don't do anything pleasant or nourishing for yourself. But do take responsibility for things that may not be your responsibility. Do be hard on yourself when you're really tired. Do use self-criticism as motivation. Do feel guilty if you can't do something. Do put everybody else ahead of yourself. If any of these oak tree solutions ring true for you, then you may not value yourself enough. And that's the problem with only having one approach to things. Sometimes it just doesn't work. If you only have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. You can battle through everything despite the cost, but sometimes it's simple. A cup of tea and a moment to relax is what's really needed. You have to have choice, or there's no freedom. Choice isn't weakness. Choice isn't giving in. Choice is freedom. Now maybe it's a tall order for regular people. But I disagree. I think choice is overlooked in our struggle to be tough and just get through this life with as little fuss as possible. Choice doesn't mean you're weak and listless, that you've lost yourself to indolence and sloth. Choice isn't a sin you must strive to eradicate from your life. Maybe you can choose to value yourself more. Choosing to value yourself doesn't make you weaker. Knowing the truth is never weakness, although trying to ignore it certainly is. Choice is, once in a while, taking the care and attention you devote to others and turning that care on yourself. Choice is gentle care for yourself. What's wrong with that? I ask people what they do for themselves. What is it that gives them pleasure and is only for them? They say, nothing. I replied, nothing? They say, there isn't time for me. I'm so busy looking after everyone else in my life. There doesn't seem to be much choice in forgetting yourself. I'll share the sting in the tail with you. Others don't value what you give so freely. If you don't value yourself, then others will treat you as if you lacked value. choose to have human needs and concerns and recognise you deserve to be valued. I think that's a great statement to be able to make and believe. Find more active self-help films at www.drpurves.com.